I am ultimately a human becoming. I am always in the process of evolution. These are the words of Tokeya C. Graham. MCC alumna, mother of 3 MCC graduates, and MCC Associate Professor of English and Philosophy. Tokeya Graham says she is in the process of evolution. Sharing this special day with us not only is part of her evolution, but part of ours. Associate Professor Graham supports students and our community in so many ways. The titles alone fail to capture the positive light and energy and that true Tokeya Graham force field that graduates and guests hearing her speak today will understand. You'll understand why MCC is also grateful for her leadership. Associate Professor Graham began her MCC story as a single mother, pursuing and earning an associate's degree in human services while raising her son, Kirk, who's here today. Yes. She next earned a bachelor's degree in English at the College at Rockport, followed by a master's degree in English from the University of Rochester, where she will return as a doctoral student this year. And somehow along the way, she also found time to earn a certificate in diversity and inclusion from a little school called Cornell. She returned to MCC as an Alice Holloway Young intern, a program named after Dr. Young, in the English Philosophy Department, and she joined our faculty full-time in 2008. In addition to teaching, Associate Professor Graham serves on college and community committees and councils and boards and finds time to be the advisor of the award-winning Downtown Black Student Union, where she is a true mentor who inspires her students and her colleagues. Tokeya Graham is an award-winning teacher and scholar, a gifted poet, a recognized community leader, an empowering philanthropist, and a woman of excellence. Whether you have heard her voice on the radio or in the classroom or read her sustainable living blog, we promise that hearing her today will be an inspiring and motivating and transformative experience. Please join me in welcoming Associate Professor and member of the MCC Class of 1996, Tokeya C. Graham.
Thank you, Dr. Kress. Y'all heard me hollering for myself. If you don't celebrate yourself, who's going to do it? So every time she said one of my accomplishments, I yelled louder than anybody. Celebrate yourselves, right? Good morning, beautiful people, and greetings, special guests. I am so honored to be a part of today's program. I am very excited to stand here as the representative for both the students and the employees. My life is the intersection of the academic and the everyday, and in a large way, on this stage, it has come full circle. Before I begin, I have to acknowledge my friends and my family, especially my grandmother, Marie Young. I don't know where she is in the audience, but she will be 92 years old on the 4th of July. Grandma, wave your hands wherever you at. I stand here today as her legacy, grateful for the love and support she has given to me over my lifetime so far. Because of all of my academic achievements are hers as well. Today's speech is dedicated to you, Grandma. Grandma, we made it. Where you at, Grandma? I also have to thank my mother, Lee Young, for loving me enough to give me to my grandmother. Thank you, Mother dear, for your womb. I have to acknowledge my husband, Kevin, who is my friend as well as my partner. Thank you for listening to this speech over and over and over again, and also acting excited every time you heard it. And finally, I have to thank our children, Kirk, Kaylani, and Christian, who are my eternal, that's right, give it up for my babies. They are my eternal inspiration and my external heartbeats. Their lives encourage me to grow beyond my fears, to create a path out of no way, and to be bold beyond my own understanding. Thank you for choosing me as a vessel. MCC is one of the best decisions I have made in my life. I met my husband here, and no, this is not a dating service, but it did work for me. My oldest son graduated from here, and he is now 26 years old and is a Marine who leaves tomorrow for his deployment. Give it up. My daughter graduated from here last year and is now a rising senior on the dean's list at SUNY Brockport. And my youngest son, Christian, is graduating today from here with honors. And you know, that's right. Christian, wave your hand somewhere, baby. And you know how you can tell I believe in this school? Because I sent my children here. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. I love my children. I'm not just going to trust them to anybody. So that is a strong endorsement of what we do here. I also have to acknowledge my colleagues, the dynamic faculty and staff of Monroe Community College. You all inspire me every day, and I am excited and proud to call you my friends and colleagues. So thank you very much. I also have to shout out my sister colleague, wherever you are, Professor Melanie J. Silas. Wave your hand, sis. We are a crew. There we go, right there. That's right. We are a crew, and we are located at the downtown campus, one of only 3 full-time Black female professors. So give it up. And Ramona Moore is the other one. And of course, I have to thank all of the students I have encountered over my 12-year career. I am continually inspired by your presence, but last, and most definitely not least, I celebrate you, the phenomenal, accomplished students of the MCC graduating class of 2019. Give it up for yourselves. I remember what this moment feels like. I know the joy of celebrating yourself while trying to figure out what to do from here. When I came to MCC, I was 20 years old, and I had a 1-year-old son who I had given birth to 12 weeks prematurely. I was a first-generation college student born to teenage parents. I was on social services. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to do something, and that desire to do something was not unique to me. Many of us have it. I had always been gifted in school, but there were family issues that rearranged the initial academic plans that I had for myself. But even though I didn't know it at the time, I was right on track for my life. And even though you may not know it at the time, you are right on track for your life, so stay the course. Standing here today is no small feat. I understand the significance of overcoming the seemingly impossible. Just this semester, 2 months ago, my 17-year-old nephew died. It took everything in me to continue to come to work. When I was born, I was already a statistic. But the way that my determination is set up, I used what I had to take that sometime unknown next step. And today I stand before you, a tenured professor who is about to pursue a doctoral degree. I'm an entrepreneur, a writer. I'm a community activist who uses my platform to lift as I climb. And I stand firm in my conviction to advocate for the marginalized and the underrepresented. People often ask me how I do it. My answer, 1 step at a time. That's it, bit by bit. I am no different than many of you who have had to keep taking 1 step over and over until you reach the goal. Stay the course. Some of you cannot see past who you have been. We get stuck in webs of comparison. We forget to forgive ourselves. We remember our setbacks, and sometimes we get trapped in a limited view of ourselves. We don't believe we deserve better because of mistakes we have made, but I challenge you to use what failed you to fuel you. Eliminate the single stories that you have for your capacity for excellence. In Chimamanda Adichie's The Danger of a Single Story, she emphasizes how we limit ourselves by believing stereotypes about ourselves or others. We know there may be some commonalities, but we know that each of us is uniquely different. In fact, there is no one like you, no one greater than you, no one more perfectly made to do the work that you are called to do, no one who is more capable of living the life that you desire. There is no one who is poised to meet the challenges that you have faced, are facing, or will face. There is no one more suited to travel your path. Each of us is called to do something that may resonate from the cores of our soul. Some of us have not tapped into our powers yet or learned to harness the energy that will propel us towards our greater selves, but you must believe that you can not only do greater, but that you are greater. And even when you are afraid or uncertain, do it anyway. Use the sound of your heart racing or your knees knocking to serve as your personal soundtrack to success. You know what you got to do, right? Stay the course. Some of you may be counting the time that you have been here and feel as if it were too long. It does not matter how long it took you to get your degree. No one knows what it took for you to get here. Some of you have come back after obtaining other degrees. Some of you have come back with your children, or some of your children may have even graduated from here before you have returned. Some of you may be here with DIN numbers or DHS ID numbers. Some of you may be returning here for the second or third time, and some of you completed your degree the first time out. Some of you battled illness, and some of you fell down, but guess what? You got back up. Some of you crawled to the finish line, and you know what? It doesn't even matter because all of us are together right here, right now, because you stayed the course. Give yourselves a round of applause. MCC is a world-class institution, and you have chosen wisely. We are a place for fresh starts, new beginnings, and unlimited opportunities. The true beauty of MCC is found in the first C, the community. We are more than just an institution of higher learning. We are an incubator of purposeful engagement. We are a place where ideas grow, and in our classrooms, we educate the movers and the shakers, the thinkers and the doers. We are motivated by the urgency of your expectations because you require so much from us. We exist because of your desire to know more and to be more. Our graduates impact the world. This is both a source of pride and a call to action. Each of you in your respective career paths must change the world. We cannot sit idly by while the world comes undone. There are many barriers for some of us, but those with more power have to work to eliminate these barriers. And no matter how old you are or how young you are, no matter how much money you have, no matter what language you speak, what your home countries are, no matter what your gender identity is, no matter what your religion is, no matter what your zip code is, no matter whom you love, no matter what your body looks like, no matter what your body can do, no matter the color of your skin, each of us has value. So celebrate yourself. Even in the midst of celebration, we know that there are threats to our democracy: racism, sexism, xenophobia, classism, ableism, homophobia, and so on. We cannot stop ourselves from knowing. Our work is to unify and dismantle oppressive systems. We must reject the things that divide us. We are better than that, and we deserve better than that. We must eradicate hatred and work together to create strong communities and even stronger families. We must come together and commune in ways that build each other up instead of tearing each other down. Through our experiences with each other, we can enjoy a world more beautiful than any other we have known. Through our shared experiences, we transfer energy and offer glimpses of our common humanity. We, the people, we truly will be a people, the people, together. That's what makes this day so special. It represents the diversity of our mosaic, the inclusivity of our tapestry. All of you are celebrated here. American-born or immigrant, single parents or married, high school degree holders or those with GEDs, you are celebrated here. You are celebrated here if you receive EBT or if you have a trust fund. You are celebrated if you are in the military or if you are a civilian. Pregnant and parenting or childless, we celebrate you. The youth or the elder, employed or looking for work, in recovery or the teetotaler, the religious or the atheist, the urban dweller or the suburbanite, the builder or the receiver, the scientist or the artist, the workers or the dreamers, each of you is celebrated here. James Baldwin says, quote, "The world is before you, and you need not take it or leave it as it was when you came in," end quote. Challenge the narrative that you are powerless. Use your voice to shake up the status quo. Amplify your personhood. Take up for the marginalized. Stand up for your beliefs. Keep learning. Rest. Read more books. Tell your stories. Laugh louder. Love harder. Respect each other. Don't let the world make you hard. Resist with all your might. Be kind. Be fierce. Hydrate. Remember that we are stewards of each other, ambassadors of a global community, and today we all celebrate you. Today we stand in affirmation of your success. You are beautiful. You made one of your dreams come true, and today each of us is basking in the glow of your achievement, of your success, of your graduation. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for choosing MCC. Thank you for your light. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your demands. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your belief. Thank you for your faith. Thank you for your scholarship. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your laughter. Thank you for your representation. Thank you for your pushback. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your leadership, but most of all, thank you for your you. Congratulations, class of 2019. You made it. Celebrate yourselves. Thank you.